Mother 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch Online, but only in Japan. Only in Japan.
No good!
All right, guys, you might have seen the headline. Nintendo is currently Japan's richest company. I saw the headline, caught my eye. Check it out. According to Toyo Keizai, a book and magazine publisher specializing in economics and business, Nintendo is currently the richest company in Japan. They put Nintendo at having over 11 billion in cash, a number that has been boosted quite significantly in recent years due to the Switch's long-running success and the Super Mario Brothers movie. Nintendo on top, huh? One thing that makes Nintendo's windfall even more impressive is the fact that the company has zero debt. For the purposes of their report, they measured various companies by subtracting out debt, and since Nintendo doesn't have any debt, they secured the top spot. Of course, there's other Japanese companies that have higher, net worth or richer or whatever, but they got all that debt that they're saddled with, and it's bringing them down. And because of that, based on the way these folks measured it, they had Japan as the top gun. Sony did not, was pretty far down, was not considered because of its debt. A lot of debt for Sony. Yeah. Now, here's the thing, right? This company's got, what did that say, 11 billion in cash? I think that was right, yeah, 11 billion. There's nothing to sneeze at, right? They got a lot of money. Well, today, of course, there was the Nintendo Direct, where Nintendo gives us their announcements of what's coming out. And there was a little bit of news that I caught, and some sad news for some of you, I think, regarding Mother 3. And that Mother 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch Online, but only in Japan. Only in Japan.
No good!
It's going to be on the NSO in Japan. This was announced. Sadly, not going to come to the US. There's never been an official translation of this game, although there is a fan translation out there that I hear is quite good. But yeah, there's no official translation. It's never officially made it out of Japan, sadly. Mother 3. And it's been one that the folks have been clamoring for a long time.
Excellent!
Thank you.
Wow, so cool.
Fans have been wanting this one for a while. I'm not a huge Motherhead. I've played only a teensy bit of Earthbound for the Super Nintendo. And I did play maybe 30 minutes of like the original Mother game on the Nintendo Switch Online, but it's one that I've always wanted to get more into. I didn't play it as a kid, so I'm trying to get around to it at some point, But yeah, it seems like it's not going to come out in the U.S., and some people who've been holding out hope, I think that this was an additional gut punch for those folks. I saw a few people write as much on Reddit, that it was this one that was like, okay, dude, it's not happening, let it go. Now, of course, people have been hounding Shigesato Itoi, I guess like the creator of Mother, right? Been asking this guy, when's a new one coming, and they said, talk to Nintendo about Mother 3, not me. Talk to Nintendo. Whew. That's some pretty strong language there. Like, I can't help you, brother. Talk to Nintendo about it. And that brings us back once again, to a place we've been before, because the first Mother game never came out to the U.S., never came out for the NES. So we didn't get that. That was Japanese only. Mother 3 was Japanese only as well. And yeah, we're kind of left at an impasse here, right? Because sure, many people would sail the high seas, but there's clearly at least a handful of folks, maybe a large handful, who they want an official way to buy this game. They're telling Nintendo, sell me this game, get a translation of it, right? Get a translation. I want to play Mother 3. Please, make money off of me. I want to give you my money. And Nintendo hasn't done it. Now remember, they do have, what was that figure again? 11 billion sitting around in cash. Japan's richest company by some measures. So I think a lot of us gamers here who don't speak Japanese, we're kind of at an impasse. We've always struggled for our not speaking the gamer native tongue, but there's incidents like this that it's just like, well, what do we do? You know, what do we do? And something's got to change. So here's what I'm thinking, okay? I'm thinking we call on Nintendo, the richest company in Japan, to fund and administer more Japanese language studies in schools around the world. Kids around the world need to be learning Japanese. If they're not going to translate these games and sell it to us like that, they got to at least meet us halfway. And I'm thinking Nintendo can take a little bit of that 11 billion, mind you, $11 billion, and they can reinvest in teaching the world Japanese. And I think I'm calling for that. I won't necessarily say Parva Nation as a whole is, but I don't know. I don't know. They got to meet us halfway at some point because we don't know Japanese. It's going to take a long time to get there. I'm learning it. It's hard. It's difficult. I may be a lost cause, but what about the next generation? You know, I want them to be able to catch all these Japanese exclusives and not have to worry about translations and localization and companies with $11 billion in cash being stingy with it, you know? So, anyway, grab a book. In the meantime, until they start funding our studies, let's hit the books, guys. Let's learn the hiragana, the katakana. Let's learn the kanji. It's gonna be tough. And let's get some vocab in there because we're getting shortchanged. And I don't know what else we can do. I don't know. This seems like the easiest path. Well, moving on. I don't know if you saw this headline, but there was a very maybe angry and upset Redditor, or confused, angry, upset Redditor, asking why to the premise of a Halo cookbook. And you know what? I find myself asking the same question too. Why? And it looks like the same cookbook that has been being made since like 2014. That's like that exact style, the lighting on the filters on the pictures, even the foods in the pictures. When was this from? Actually, I don't know, but I don't know if this was a new invention or what. But I'm asking myself the same thing. Why is there a Halo cookbook? I guess Microsoft doesn't have $11 billion lying around like Nintendo does. At least just that free cash just sitting there waiting to be reinvested. So, I don't know. Halo the Homemaker. I love it. Yeah, you know. Do you guys see anything on the cover you like here? Let me just zoom in a bit, if I may. Looks like we've got like... what's in the top? Oh, wings, right? We got some chicken wings in the top right. Of course, a sandwich, a torta in the middle. What's that on the left? Churros? Yeah, Halo churros. You're supposed to not come out of your bounds here. Some chief churros. Awesome, dude. Big ass burger. It's a big one. And what is that in the middle? It looks nice. Well, pozole? I don't know what that is, but just tossing stuff out there now. And a cocktail in the bottom right, because you know, I mean, you got to get your drink on when you're in the middle of a war, you know, on a giant ring. Nice to toss one back every now and then. That is a comically tall hamburger. That is like the Halo Challenge hamburger here. In fact, let's just let it take over everything. That's the Halo Challenge. That's like you know, you get it like half off if you manage to eat it, or you get a T-shirt or something. Yeah. The chief. The big chief burger. The Master Chief burger. For mouths that open horizontally like the comment. Yo, yeah, good call there. Oh, that's got to be it. Got to be it. This just in from the chat here. Ralph Nemesis telling us that it gets worse. The author has made many themed themed cookbooks. So lots of themed cookbooks from the author of the Halo cookbook. Honestly, I feel like it's such a props to the author here, because this feels like a great way to like this is not ever purchased by the person who's going to be using it. I would say maybe like you know, I mean it is, but I would say like, you know, 3 out of 10 purchases of this thing are by the person that's actually going to be using it. You know what I mean? This is the thing you, oh, well, I know John, I know he's really into Halo. Let's get him. Oh, I found the Halo cookbook. Shit, that'll work. Yeah, I got to get him something for Christmas, you know? Yeah, this is probably, for the most part, not bought by the people who are going to be using it. Yeah, it is Fireball. Oh, he's into Star Wars. Let's get him a keychain, you know? Oh. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, for the nerd that has everything, you can get the official Halo cookbook. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's it for gamer news. That wraps it up for us. There was a lot going on today, but thank you guys for sticking through it. And yeah, once again, wrapping up gamer news and good old days for February 21st, 2024. With that being said, I got a little bit of time left to play some Diddy Kong Racing. So if you guys want to do that, maybe I'll take a very short break, quick bio break, just to run to the restroom and back, and we'll kick that off. All right, BRB. See you soon.